Stretch is really where I think the impulse shines. So stretch is a control that's a little bit different than pitching something down, right? So if you, I'll play it for you here. So if so you can hear when I have different stretch control, it's actually going to make this stretch out the snare sample, and it does it independently of the kick. So this is just going to be, they're just going to stretch the snare. And that is something that does not exist in drum racks, and it actually has two modes. So if you listen to it again, it kind of stretches it in two ways depending on if it's mode A or B. To be honest, I haven't found a lot of use for B. I just don't think that it doesn't really ever sound as good in my opinion. I like the A mode of stretch because it sounds kind of granular to me. So that's a really cool thing that drum racks doesn't have. So that's at least one reason to use the impulses for the stretch control. Use this stretch effect. What I do is I find it kind of tedious actually if I just have it on all the time. So what I actually do is I like to enter into the envelope, and I like to unlink the envelope and make it usually at least 2 bars. Maybe I could make it 4 if I really wanted to, but definitely at least 2 bars. And I like to go into the impulse chain or envelope control and go to the stretch factor dropdown and make sure that the number in front of stretch factor corresponds to the clip slot that we're going for, or the sample slot that we're going for. So right here, this is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I want to make sure that that's the right one. So here, 3 stretch factor, right? Bam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make it so that every 4th clap gets stretched. All right, so let's see how that works. So that's a really cool way to add a little bit of variation, and you could do this even and you can mess with different degrees of stretch if you want, right? And you can, like I said, you can make the linked or the unlinked as long as you like. And that allows you to really use that stretch factor to create some variation in your beat, and it really takes advantage of some of the benefits that Impulse has that drum racks as of right now doesn't have. So that's really cool. I'd like you to maybe experiment with some of that, and you could definitely do it in the context of that extended Impulse rack that I showed you how to create. Okay?